taking you on what appears to be a drone flight through the alleyways near where I live in Zhongshan. Up ahead you can see there's a mountain there, and that mountain is the back of my apartment. So coming through these, the item that I'm using, the equipment that I'm using is a Osmo Pocket. It's a Pocket 2 with the wide angle lens. So you're getting quite a wide view of these lanes. They're actually quite narrow. And this is me riding the bike, holding the Osmo in my left hand and controlling the bike with my right hand. As we turn the corner, you'll see there's a rather nice mural painted on the wall, which is giving information to everyone about being good boys and girls. And when they do paint walls, it covers up all that crap that you can see on the other walls there. These alleyways are, some of the buildings here are 50, 60, 70 years old. Some of them are a little more modern than that, but there are a couple, and we're going to go past a couple fairly soon, which are very old and were actually used as home bases for the Japanese when they invaded and took over this place in the late 30s and early 40s. There's another mural there on the wall, and this big old house on the left hand side is rather nice, but has fallen into disrepair. We're going to see a couple more like that, but as I cycle past it quite quickly, you'll have to wait another time while I go and take some photographs. There's one on the right, and that one was used as a Japanese command and control center for the region. Coming up past the local bins, they get emptied every day in the morning and then again every day in the evening. Another mural on the left hand side. I'd rather hope that was going to be turned into something nice and they were going to knock it down and just leave the wall there, but they didn't. They painted the wall and then stopped work. The whole plan is to renovate this area and make it into a kind of arty center with coffee shops and cafes. It will be great once it's done. Another beautiful house on the right. And this building on the right hand side, the bluish tiles, that's actually a disabled, what we used to in the UK call a sheltered workshop. So if you have a disability, you can go there and work, simple work, and earn money. These buildings on the right hand side that have the very small pinkish and yellow tiles are actually housing commission or council houses or government properties, which are very, very low level, low cost. And you'll see another one, this one on the left hand side is exactly the same. They're divided into apartments for families that don't have a lot of money. Up ahead, the white wall with the blue top, that's the back wall of a police station, so it's pretty secure. And as we come to the junction here, on the right hand side there is a public park. You can go in there, but you can't take a car. And on the left hand side, that's a school on our right, where I'm turning down here. Look at the security on the school gates. That's to keep kids safe. By coincidence, there's a police station across the road, the Gong'an. One of the things I've noticed as I ride around China, and I don't pay much attention to it now, many of the doors are metal doors. Almost all of the windows have bars. A lot of people look at those and they say, wow, it's like a prison cell. Yeah, it's quite secure though. My apartment has exactly the same thing. I have a metal door on the outside and I have bars and grills on every single window. This building on the left with the red, and you see the Communist Party logo, that's our community center, community government building. And from there they administer the region. I went in there to get my living permit after I got my visa sorted out. On the left hand side here, there's some more of these government properties. Quite a lot of them down in this area. So this area was substantially renovated about maybe 12 or 15 years ago. Looking pretty good nowadays. They obviously don't expect many cars, and people down here don't own many cars, but when they do, there's not much place to park them. Now what we're doing is we're coming back to a place that we've already been. When I turn left here, it's a very familiar footpath. Let's let this guy go first and come round behind him, turning up here, and you might recognize this from about 3 minutes ago. I just did a loop around the block to show you what it looked like. And this is coming towards the end of my morning ride. It's not the full extent of my morning ride, just the bit that I got the camera out and recorded. And as we get to the top here, this little laneway, this is where I live, so stopping here.